What's up everyone, Ronnie Street here, and it's a beautiful day, a perfect day for learning some parkour. And so I'm going to teach you guys some basic parkour moves, and then maybe we'll progress to some more advanced.
And Cassidy, gonna help teach some parkour today, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll be teaching the parkour. You're welcome to
Oh no, I'm happy to help out. Happy to help teach what I know about parkour.
Well, it takes a little bit of experience. You know, it can be dangerous if you don't have proper training.
It can't be that hard. So.
Well, we'll see. So the first parkour move I wanted to teach you is actually the parkour roll.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Cassidy here with my man.
Dude, you're like right in camera. They can hear you.
I am so sorry. I did not. Okay.
Parkour,
didn't know what was going on. You know what? You do your thing. I'm over here. You just
cool.
do your thing.
Sounds good. Yeah, no worries. So anyways, learning the parkour roll. It's great for safety and to incorporate and just. Dude, you're like, you cut right in frame again. You're.
Oh, it's the camera rolling this. I thought it was the voice. Okay, I thought it was being too loud.
Yeah,
sorry. Do your thing. Do your, your tricks and stuff.
You can just stay over there, like out of frame. Then
All right,
that's perfect.
I'll be over here.
Cool.
Take 3. Here we go.
Okay, thanks. All right. So when doing the roll, the thing to think about when you're, man, I don't know about this. Let's just move to the next move. So this next move I'm going to teach you is the wall run.
Oh, sorry. Let me just, you large? That looks about right. Why don't you put that on? And then here's this, here's that.
What is this?
Oh, it's just a quick, just a little, since I'm here and making a late show is kind of expensive, I figured let's shout out a quick company that I love, Roan, and see if they'll give us some money for mentioning their clothes and stuff, just that type of thing.
I don't know if I'm feeling it. It's kind of like forced, we've already been filming up to this point.
I don't think so. I don't think anyone's even going to notice. In fact, this Roan Sentry short sleeve is so thin and breathable, and yet it's rated for up to 100 washes of odor-free goodness. What do you think, Ronnie Street? Say your line.
It's great. It's so perfect. Come on, man. This is like terrible writing. I wouldn't say something like this.
Just say it. It's right there.
I shall visit their site to buy more. Roan.com. Are we done? Or is that it?
Can we have our money now?
All right, so for this last trick.
I got this one, Ronnie. So for this last trick, we're gonna do something kind of complicated. Try to keep up. We're gonna do a double roll down, flip it over, corkscrew up, then end it with a McFly inverted with, whoa, what is that? And that's how you do it. Did you guys miss it? Dang it. I can't do it again, unfortunately. You know how it is, parkour, irrepeatable. So anyway.
Dude, you're just wasting my time. Like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Let's just call it. It's all good.
No, Ronnie, come.
So those were some of my favorite moves to teach people first starting to learn parkour. Sorry we didn't actually get to any of those, but you can still check out the full tutorials on those moves on my channel, Ronnie Street Stunts.
Parkour! 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 Done that before? Please welcome Ronnie Street.
All right,
How you doing, dude?
Doing good.
Come on over.
Right here? All right.
Well, we have to buy a new couch because it's broken now.
As long as it's comfortable, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, it's actually probably more comfortable now. It's broken in the middle.
Squishing deeper.
I spent all day yesterday watching your videos, and I actually want to show a quick sizzle reel of Ronnie's stuff. Let's check that out now. amazing stuff. Oh, man. Now, real quick, anytime during this interview, you can click right on this video and be taken straight to Ronnie's channel and check out his stuff. If you want to follow all of his social handles, see our favorite videos of his and more, that's always the first link in the description below, so check it out. You're obviously a super talented guy. You are super busy as well. You were in China. I know you're doing a couple projects right now. Like, what are you up to?
I mean, I was in Norway a month ago doing winter parkour, and let me tell you, it was cold there. It was even colder than it was here in Utah, you know. And
I've seen Frozen.
It gets pretty cold here.
Yeah.
So So yeah, I'm just, I mean, and being busy for me isn't just like always, you know, filming videos. Like I'm always training. I'm always, you know, improving my talents and just trying to be, you know, on top of my game.
So obviously you've got to be in shape. You're always training. I mean, do you have a regimen you do? Or I'm asking because I think I want to know, and I'm assuming people watching want to know, like, okay, how can I become a parkour athlete like this guy? It's got to be just a couple steps, right? Yeah, well,
here's the coolest thing about parkour that people don't realize. They don't see from the crazy YouTube videos and high work, you know, high profile movies and stuff you see stunts in. Where parkour originates from is just basic human movement and then evolving it. You know, it's being able to take climbing but then train it so that you can do more. You can climb higher. You can wall run up a big brick wall and make it to the top of a roof. It's you can learn to take bigger drops by applying certain techniques. So there's really, you know, it starts very basic. You just learn with what your body is capable of. You just explore. You start with very simple, basic things that are safe for anyone to try. And so as far as workouts go, like, you know, any sort of exercises will benefit basic human movement, but really I spend most of my time just doing parkour because it is exercise. It is just, it is doing exercises, but at the same time, it's building my coordination and my abilities to do those types of movements. So
that's amazing. Yeah. That's kind of the complete opposite of my life. I'm hearing all this. I'm like, oh yeah.
Hey, you saw what I did there on the couch. Yeah. You can just do that.
I'm a sofa athlete, man. Yeah, I know my way around a sofa.
You'll slowly progress, and eventually you'll like maybe do 2 rolls on the couch. You know.
I'm up to 3. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't even done that.
Yeah. So. You'll learn. So this is actually really cool. You have your channel, but you don't actually have a full-time separate job, which is actually pretty common with a lot of YouTubers, to have like a day job or something else, and then they do YouTube, which is also kind of supplemental or whatever. This is your life, right? Your YouTube channel is your job.
Yeah, about 4 years ago, I just decided I saw the potential there with YouTube, and I just committed to it. I wanted to grow my channel. For one, to help promote myself as a stuntman, to get jobs and do those things, and but then as my channel grew, I realized I could even, you know, make a living off of my YouTube channel through getting brand deals and just through the ad revenue and those types of things. And so it was just pursuing my passion and then expressing that through YouTube, through film, that I've been able to make a living full time and be able to support a family and do those things just off of jumping off walls and climbing buildings.
It sounds standard 9 to 5, right?
Yeah.
No, that's incredible. Like, was it nerve-wracking at first to kind of make that plunge to just commit to YouTube? Like, how did that happen?
Yeah, it was very nerve-wracking. I'd actually had just been married for a few months when I started doing YouTube and saw that there was a little bit of opportunity there, but definitely not enough to do it full time. But I just had a strong feeling that if I pursued it, worked hard, and was passionate about it, I felt like I could be more successful at that than anything else because I wasn't as passionate about anything else. And at the time I was doing construction, and I didn't enjoy doing that.
Yeah.
And I think that's, you know, what everyone needs to find in, you know, if they want to make something happen, is you not only have a passion, but you have to explore all the different avenues. Because traditionally, not very many parkour athletes make a living off doing parkour, especially with it being such a new kind of modern sport or discipline that people do. And so it was really just exploring all the different options. I could be a stuntman in Hollywood, but that's, you know, that's still a hard path to take. I could just try and do, you know, try and get sponsors, but eventually YouTube came up and I saw the potential, and it was what I was passionate about. I love making videos. I love doing parkour, and so they just meshed together perfectly on YouTube.
That's awesome. You should make a construction parkour video, like as a tribute.
Actually, funny thing.
Like running off I-beams and like throwing jackhammers.
That's a good idea.
Because you throw stuff in parkour, right?
Yeah.
Parkour!
So I actually did construction because my dad owns a construction company, and he does parkour too.
Oh,
so
no
he's
way.
almost 50, and he does parkour. And we actually filmed a video of him doing parkour in a construction site, like with his tool belt and everything. It turned out awesome. It's on my YouTube channel.
That's awesome.
So.
We'll link that right now. Go click
Yeah.
on that and check that out. That's awesome. So you've been doing this for a long time. Is there anything that you've done afterwards you were like, whoa, I should not have done. That was incredibly dangerous.
There's definitely been some moments like that. I try
Every day.
I wouldn't say every day. I do try very hard to avoid those types of moments because a lot of people see me as a daredevil, and that's not how I feel when I'm doing things because of how much time I put into training and preparing for the types of stunts I do. It feels comfortable. It feels like something I do all the time, so I don't feel scared or like a daredevil because I know I can do it. Mm-hmm. But there are moments where I won't really think things through, and I will try it, and I'll be like, whoa, that could have gone much worse than it had after the fact. And like you mentioned, I went to China just last year, and while I was there, we were on top of, it had to have been a 20-story building. We were on the roof filming some stuff, and I was just playing around, like kind of showing off for some of the crew members. And,
as you do on top of buildings.
Yeah, it's just natural. And so I'm normally very comfortable with heights. I've actually had to develop that. I used to have a fear of heights, but so I was like standing on the edge, and kind of just scaring the crew because it's just funny to mess with. It's fun to mess with.
Oh
people
yeah, that would freak me out.
Yeah, but there was this little, on the roof, there was this little ledge that kind of went out a few feet. And just in my head, I'm like, that would be cool to do a somersault on. Nothing I've really trained before. I mean, I've done somersaults, but not on like thin ledges.
20-story building.
20 stories up, and but I knew I could do a roll. So I was like, okay, I'll go and do this. And as I was doing the roll, it was like the worst, sloppiest roll I've ever done. Like I've done perfect rolls for years, and then the time that I do like a really bad, sloppy roll just happens to be on a 20-story building. And so as I'm doing the roll, I can feel myself like veering off the edge. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is bad. And luckily I kind of come up on the edge almost sitting, very close to rolling off, but I managed to keep myself on. But I jumped up, and everyone was kind of like gasped and freaked out a little bit, but I played it cool, like, oh yeah, that's just what
it was supposed to look like that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a new move called the sloppy roll.
Yeah, and the whole idea was just to scare you. Yeah, I was trying to scare you.
Yeah.
Just play it off cool.
I'm really good at that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Immediately, I just, I knew I regretted it. I knew I didn't think that through.
The second you started it?
Yep, exactly. So it's...
No, dang it. But your YouTube channel isn't just like, hey, check me out. It's a hub for anyone who wants to know anything about parkour. You demonstrate how to do things, you teach. It is the parkour hub on YouTube, right?
Yeah, I
Pretty
guess,
much.
Yeah, you could call it that. I've just wanted to, as a part of the success I've had through doing parkour and having had the many opportunities I've had, I've always had a real connection with the parkour community, and it was because of them who became my fans and subscribed to my channel and supported my videos that I also wanted to give back. And so for me, being able to do tutorials and teach basic parkour movements and how to learn them safely and progress, anyone can start learning with just these basic movements. And so I've done a lot of videos just showing how you can learn simple moves and slowly progress to becoming a YouTube parkour athlete.
Ronnie Shalvis, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Ronnie, real quick, am I in a good position? Is this what you need
go
to
a
do?
few steps that way.
This way?
Yeah, you're good.
And like this?
Yep.
Lower?
Yeah, and then right as I'm coming up, you can just like drop your head a little bit, and then but you'll be perfectly fine.
I'm not going to time this right. I know I'm not. Okay. All right. Well, thanks to everyone who helped put this show together. Go for it. We're having a lot of fun, and we want your feedback. What do you like? What can we add to make this experience better? Who else do you want to see? We'll read your feedback and incorporate it into the show. Our goal is to have this become the first live streaming late night show for social media stars. So if you want to help us get there to a live show, please like, rate, and subscribe. Thanks to Ronnie Shalvis for being on the show tonight. Go check out his channel, Ronnie Street Stunts. That's our show. Is that parkour? Did I just do parkour?
Yeah, that was it, man.
That was pretty cool.